I'm going to go over some expectations that I noticed on the last assignment. If I ask for a coordinate, my expectation is that a coordinate has parentheses around it, not just 3, 4. Okay. Also, when you are calculating slope, I want you to leave it as a fraction. Fraction. Simplified. Now, 6 over 4, no, that would be 3 over 2. 7 over 1, no, that would be 7. Trying to see if I can delete a lot of stuff at the same time. Ooh. Okay. Kind of a strange video, but that's okay. Let me see. There we go. That's how the lasso works. Okay. So some other things that need to be paid attention. When to use a decimal as an answer. Only if decimal is in problem. So if I ask you for slope and it's 1/2 and you give me 0.5, I'm going to count it wrong. If there are not any decimals in the problem, I do not want decimals in my answer. Look, I learned how to lasso. A little better. A little better, a little better, a little better, a little better. It'd be much easier if I did this when I had the right equipment, but sometimes you just have to improvise. Okay, he's gonna stay there, I think. Let's see. Oh, we'll just scroll up. There we go. Other ways we can skin a cat. That's a phrase. I don't really skin cats. Okay, remember that if you're listing your domain or your range, that you put the squiggles around it and it's least to greatest. Okay, make sure it's least to greatest with the set notation. We have went over this in earlier units when we talked about equations and expressions. And if I ask you for an equation or a rule, y equals 3x plus 5, great. If you write 3x plus 5 as your rule, that's not an equation. And it specifically said state an equation. Something else that just is coming to my attention is some of the grades that need to be redone. Here's what I'll do. 1 week. So you have 1 week to ask, come to a meeting, come to an office hour, say, hey, I'd like to redo this assignment. We'll talk about your mistakes. I'll let you redo some stuff and get you to do it as a better grade. Or up to 1 week after test. So if you took a Pythagorean test, okay, if you took a unit test on Wednesday, then the following Wednesday, that unit closes and it does not open back up. So we're going to make sure that we are not trying at the very end of the 6 weeks to catch up on our grades. You have got to be in contact with me if you want a redo or if you want to take care of anything else. Okay, so if you have any questions, start attending office hours. If you need something that you say, hey, I just didn't do well on, get a hold of me during office hours. We'll talk about it. We'll put a plan together to see how we can raise your grades. Thank you and have a nice day.